Okay, part two. So I went back to class, and that particular day, the professor decided he would put us all in alphabetical order, which was really odd. And I ended up in the back of the room in the same row, but the very last desk. And I couldn't hear a thing the entire class because the antibiotics had not kicked in yet. Anyway, I went up to the professor afterwards, and he actually was legally blind. And I said, "Hey, look, I cannot hear. Is there any way I can switch when we come back to class?" And he said, "Yeah, of course, David. Just make it happen." So I went over the weekend, and the antibiotics started kicking in. So I started feeling better. I forgive me, I'm gonna try to do this all live, so I'm probably gonna have to jump back and forth a little bit. So hopefully I won't confuse you. If I do, ask and I'll clarify. So I went back to class, and I sat right in the back. And as I was sitting there, because I got there so early and passed out gum, as I was sitting there, I decided, oh wait, I could sit up front because I made that agreement with the professor. But my hearing was mostly back. I mean, I was still having to take the antibiotics. It wasn't but just a few days into it. But I thought, oh, wait a minute. That wouldn't be honest. But then I thought, but nobody would know. I mean, it was just an agreement I'd made with him, and nobody's really caring. But I thought, no, that's really not honest. And I'm going to try to do what God wants me to do all the time, even when nobody can see. That's pivotal right there. That little thing right there is why this story took place. So I went ahead and stayed in the back, and I met pretty much everybody around me, and just trying to be friendly. And like I said, passing out gum does help. So I ended up, boy, this 3-minute thing is gonna really mess me up. So I ended up greeting this guy. He always came in right at the last minute, right at the bell, and his name was Kyle. He would sit to the left of me. He wore long sleeve shirts, very nice, very well dressed, kind of had long hair, but he was real nice, real friendly, and he was actually going into the nursing program as well. So I was excited to meet him. So we just kind of would talk a little bit before class, when he got there early, and sometimes just after class.